Have you ever wondered if there's a simple, flexible way to lose weight and improve your health without feeling deprived? Enter the realm of intermittent fasting, a method that's as much about when you eat as it is about what you eat. With intermittent fasting, you're not starving yourself. Instead, you're simply shifting your eating patterns. The benefits, they might surprise you. Weight loss is just the tip of the iceberg. Well, it's time for you to discover the world of intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, contrary to popular belief, isn't a diet, but rather an eating pattern. This fascinating approach to eating takes the focus off of what you eat and instead places it on when you eat. Rather than meticulously counting calories or cutting out specific food groups, intermittent fasting encourages you to simply change your eating schedule. Now, you might be wondering, what does this schedule look like? There are several popular methods of intermittent fasting, each with its own unique structure. First, we have the 16-8 method, also known as the Lean Gains protocol. This involves fasting every day for 14 to 16 hours and limiting your daily eating window to 8 to 10 hours. Within this window, you can fit in 2, 3, or more meals. This method is popular due to its flexibility and relative ease to follow. Next, there's the Eat, Stop, Eat method. This involves a 24-hour fast once or twice a week. For example, if you finish dinner at 7 in the evening on Monday, you wouldn't eat again until 7 in the evening on Tuesday. Yes, it sounds daunting, but remember, fasting doesn't mean depriving yourself of nutrients. It merely means you're adjusting when you eat them. Lastly, we have the 5-2 diet. With this method, you consume only 500 to 600 calories on 2 non-consecutive days of the week, but eat normally the other 5 days. This approach allows for more normal eating patterns, which can be less disruptive to social and family life. Each of these methods have one thing in common. They don't tell you what to eat, but rather when to eat. They provide structure for your eating patterns, allowing for periods of eating and periods of fasting. The beauty of intermittent fasting lies in its simplicity. It doesn't involve complicated meal plans or calorie counting. Instead, it encourages you to listen to your body and eat in a way that fits your lifestyle. So it's not about starving, but strategically timing your meals. It's about finding an eating pattern that works for you and harnessing the power of intermittent fasting to improve your health and well-being. You might ask, why would anyone voluntarily choose to skip meals? Well, it turns out that intermittent fasting, or cycling between periods of eating and fasting, comes with a host of health benefits. First off, weight loss. Intermittent fasting helps you consume fewer calories while boosting metabolism slightly. It's a two-pronged attack on weight gain. But it's not just about shedding pounds. Fasting triggers metabolic changes that help reduce inflammation, a key culprit in chronic illnesses. Now, what if I told you that intermittent fasting could potentially add years to your life? Studies on animals have shown that fasting increases lifespan in a way comparable to continuous calorie restriction. While we need more research on humans, the initial findings are promising. Let's not forget about brain health. Intermittent fasting improves various metabolic features known to be important for brain health. This includes reduced oxidative stress, reduced inflammation, and a reduction in blood sugar levels and insulin resistance. And the benefits don't stop at the physical. Intermittent fasting can also simplify your lifestyle. Think about it. Less time spent on planning, cooking, and cleaning up meals means more time for other things you love. It's about making your life more efficient. But remember, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one person might not work for another. It's about finding what fits into your lifestyle and makes you feel good. Finally, while intermittent fasting has been shown to cause less muscle loss than continuous calorie restriction, it's important to keep in mind that the main reason for its success is that it helps you eat fewer calories overall. If you binge and eat massive amounts during your eating periods, you may not lose any weight at all. The benefits of intermittent fasting go beyond just weight loss. It can be a lifestyle change for better health and simplicity. Sounds interesting? Wondering how to get started with intermittent fasting? Well, let's dive right into it. Step 1 is choosing a method that fits your lifestyle. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to intermittent fasting, as it should be tailored to fit your schedule and dietary needs. Some popular methods include the 16-8 method, where you fast for 16 hours and eat during an 8-hour window. Another is the 5-2 method, where you eat normally for 5 days of the week and restrict your calorie intake for the remaining 2. Step 2 is starting slow. Don't jump straight into a 16-hour fast. Instead, begin by pushing your breakfast an hour later or having your dinner an hour earlier. Gradually increase your fasting window over a few weeks. This allows your body to adjust to the new eating schedule without causing too much stress. Step 3 is staying hydrated. During your fasting hours, it's essential to drink enough water. Staying hydrated helps manage hunger pangs and keeps you feeling fresh. Remember, water, black coffee, and tea are your best friends during your fasting hours. They keep you hydrated without adding calories. Step 4 is listening to your body. This is perhaps the most important step. If you feel dizzy, excessively hungry, or weak, it may be a sign that your body needs more nourishment. Don't push yourself too hard. It's okay to adjust your fasting schedule or even take a break if needed. After all, the goal is to improve your health, not to put it at risk. Lastly, while intermittent fasting doesn't focus on what to eat, but when to eat, it's still important to maintain a balanced diet. Eating nutrient-dense foods during your eating window will help you feel more satisfied and energetic. And there you have it, a simple, step-by-step guide to starting intermittent fasting. But remember, it's not a sprint, but a journey to a healthier you. Intermittent fasting is a lifestyle change. And like any other change, it may take some time to adjust. So be patient with yourself, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. So we've explored the what, why, and how of intermittent fasting. We've delved into the depths of intermittent fasting, and we've discovered it's not a diet, but rather a pattern of eating. It's not about what you eat, but when you eat. It's an eating plan that cycles between periods of eating and periods of fasting. This simple switch in your eating routine can have profound effects on your health. We've also uncovered a treasure trove of health benefits that intermittent fasting offers. It can help you lose weight, improve your metabolic health, and even extend your lifespan. Not to mention, it can also boost brain function, reduce inflammation, and lower the risk of chronic diseases. It's amazing how something as simple as changing when you eat can have such a profound impact on your health. But remember, it's important to start slow and listen to your body. You don't have to jump into a 16-hour fast right away. Start with a shorter fasting period and slowly increase it as your body adjusts. And always listen to your body. If you're feeling weak or unwell, it's important to break your fast and eat something. Intermittent fasting is more than a trend. It's a path to a healthier, simpler lifestyle. Are you ready to take the first step?